many houses in New Jersey that are not serviced by municipal water. Many of these are the lake communities of New Jersey in West Milford, Ringwood, Bloomingdale, getting up into Vernon, Sussex County. A lot of the towns themselves, like Bloomingdale, for example, does have municipal water, but then when you get into some of the lake communities and closer to the edges of some of the forest, the homes are still serviced by private wells. In the state of New Jersey, if you're going to be selling a home, there's something called the PWTA, which is the Private Water Testing Act. And this is a very specific well water test that you need to call a lab. Most of the time, the seller does pay for it. It is a seller closing cost. The seller has to order this well test. A lot of the times as a real estate broker, I will help schedule it and coordinate it and meet the technician at the house to take the water samples. If the house is vacant, it is recommended to run the water for a while to make sure that you're getting an accurate reading. If the house is being used and people are taking showers and using the dishwasher and everything, you don't need to run the water. But if it's a lake house that maybe is only used as a seasonal home or somebody's not living there, you want to run the water. And then the technician from one of the labs comes and they take water samples. Specifically what I'm not going to say concerned about, but specifically what we need, anybody that has a well in the New Jersey area is something called PFOS. Now, I am not, I don't work in a lab. My expertise is in real estate, but what has been, the PFOS has been coming up in house after house after house. The state of New Jersey does have a program to help homeowners pay to have this PFOS filtered out of the water. If it is found at the time of the PWTA, then it gets a little bit trickier because you can't utilize the programs that New Jersey is offering because the house is for sale and the buyer has to get involved. What I am recommending is if you have any thoughts of selling your lake house or your house that is serviced by a well in Bloomingdale, West Milford, Ringwood, Vernon, anywhere in Sussex County, give me a call and I can point you in the right direction. What you need to do is to get the water tested, and then there's some steps. What I am doing is I am working with one of the local water treatment companies that I've worked with for years and years to help homeowners put in water treatment systems when there has been a primary contaminant on the, from the Private Water Testing Act. If there's primary contaminants, again, most of the time, everything's always negotiable. The seller does take care of the primary contaminants. It's very rare that a buyer will say, hey, don't worry about it. If it's something like total coliform or PFOS or it's a gross alpha, which is like a radon type substance. So as I said, I'm not an expert in this. It is just something that I've seen over and over again, and the PFOS is a new thing. I don't think it's a new thing that's in the water. It's a new thing that the test is looking for, and over again in northern New Jersey, it is being found, and a filtration system needs to be put in just for the safety of the drinking water. So really, if you're selling or if you're not selling, it is probably a good idea to have your water tested so that you're not, having a nice drink of water out of the tap and drinking something that could be problematic. It's probably a good idea to get your water tested anyway. As I said, if you want more details, give me a call. I am going to be meeting with one of the local water companies, I believe closer to the end of October, and I'm going to be getting some more details on this, so I will be updating it. But the bottom line is, if you are planning on selling your lake house or your regular house or your hiking house that has a private water supply and that you have your own well, you really should get your water tested and treated now, because there are government programs through the state that'll help pay for this, so you don't have the whole burden on you. I will be getting the details. As I said, I'm not an expert in this, but I know that this is something that is being worked on now, and I can get you in touch with the right people that can explain the whole thing to you, and you could get your water taken care of. And then when it does come time to sell the house, you've got the confidence to know that the water system is all taken care of. And again, if you got the assistance, makes it even better. But at least that's one less thing you need to worry about when selling your house. My name is Jennifer Ellis. I'm a broker associate with Coldwell Banker Realty. My expertise and specialty is lake homes in Bloomingdale, New Jersey, West Milford, New Jersey, Ringwood, New Jersey, and then up into Sussex County, including Vernon, Lake Mohawk, Greenwood Lake, Highland Lakes, Glenwild Lake, you name it. I've been there. I know we've got so many great lakes of all shapes and sizes. I live at the lake full time and would love to help you either sell your lake house, find the really great buyer that really loves it, or to help you find a new one. Thanks for watching.